Hey there, stampers. Today I'm going to show you how to make a diorama card, which is a three-dimensional card that actually can fold flat if you wanted to put it into the mail, and it fits inside a number 10 envelope, so it's not your standard size card, but it works to mail anyway. And this uses a couple of new items from the 2011 Summer Mini Catalog. So let's get started. You're going to need 3 pieces of cardstock to start off with, or designer series paper. Your front and back are 8.5 inches by 3 inches, and then your inside piece is 6.5 inches by 3 inches. So you want to take both the front and back and do some scoring, and we'll do that first. So you can see. And you're going to take each one of these and score it at 2 inches. And you're going to do that on both sides. So you're basically creating a 4.5 by 3 kind of focal point, and that's going to be the overall size of your card. So again, you do that with your front and back pieces. And then your 6.5 by 3 inch piece, you're going to score at 1 inch on each side. And then just to make it a little easier, you can fold your score lines in. And now at this point, if you want to do some stamping on your back piece, which is usually a good place to put your focal point, so if it's a stamped image or something that you're going to die cut and then attach in there, now is when you should do that. So I'm going to use the little kids from the Sunny Fun stamp set, which actually fits perfectly across the back here. And I'm just going to center them and stamp them right, and notice that I do it inside the 2 sides. And there we go. Now, by the magic of TV, ta-da, I have one already done and colored in, because you'd want to go ahead and color them in at this point before you attach everything all together. So this part is essentially done, so we can set this aside now. And we're going to take our first piece, which is your front piece, and here's a sample again just to give you a point of reference. The Pacific Point is your front piece, and then the designer series paper is your middle piece. So your largest piece, your front piece, I'm sorry, you're going to take a large punch. This is a 1 3/8 inch circle punch, so this is the larger of the 2 that nest together nicely. And you want to push it all the way in, and then all the way to the side, so you line up the edge of the punch with your score line and punch that out. You want to do the same on the other side, and then kind of split the difference in the middle, and again push so your punch is all the way in, and just kind of center that and punch a 3rd time, and that gives you the outside portion. Next, take your middle piece and then a smaller punch. This is 1 1/4 inch, and you're going to do the exact same thing. Push it in as far as it'll go, line it up on the edge with your score line, punch, do that same thing on the other side, and then again in the middle. And at this point, you can start assembling. So, kind of a little tip that I've learned, you want to put adhesive on the front of your designer series paper, on the side in between, on these little tabs, like between the score line and the edge, And I just usually use snail, although you can also use sticky strip. And then you're going to want to put this almost all the way into the corner. If you leave a tiny little bit of space, it actually gives it room to fold a little bit better. So you're going to attach it there and do the same thing on the other side, and again leave a little bit of room. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a little bit of space right in here in between the corner and where that paper goes. So there's the beginning. And now the outside piece, I'm going to take it and just decorate it a little bit. Going to take another stamp in this set, is all flip-flops, and I'm going to just ink up just a little portion. So just the edge, just that first pair of flip-flops, and stamp that. And then I'm going to color that in, cut that out so it looks like this. Ta-da. And then I also took the saying from the set, which says "Fun in the Sun," and I stamped that here. I'm just going to punch that out with the word window punch. And I'm actually going to do it a little bit off center, so that way I'm going to attach the flip-flops on there and put it on the card in one entire piece. So this is just going to get a little bit of snail on the back. That's going to attach here, and I'm doing this now because it's just a little easier to do it while it's flat before it's all put together. Try to make it a little straighter. So that's going to just go on the front as a little added decoration. And then finally, you just need to put adhesive on the back. Now, so this we went on the front, this we're going to go on the back. So it basically wraps around the entire card, and you just line up your two edges. And there you have it, a diorama card. And ta-da, it does fold flat. So I love making these cards. They're great 3D cards. They're really easy, great for kids, and I hope you enjoy making some and you have a lot of fun with it. Thanks a lot.